I'm saying? I'm focused. You can't think about fear. You got to think about focus. So I'm focused. So when everything is going on, no matter what's going on, you got to be focused. When I was like 17, 18, 18. I had a I had an '89 Nissan Sentra, and it was all beat up and everything. You know what I'm saying? But it was a stick shift, and I was getting it right. But it was one winter time. Me and the homies decided to head to Champaign, Illinois, and that's like about 35 minutes from me. I'm from Decatur, so we ride and we hit the curve right, to dip off into, you know what I'm saying, to dip off into 72. So as soon as we hit the curve, the road got ice on it and it's slick, and the car just starts spinning, right? So, you know what I'm saying, I can't, everybody in the choir is just silent. I'm focused, you know what I'm saying, whipping the car like it's Fast and the Furious, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, focus. And then when we got back on the road, everybody was like, oh, man, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, in life, no matter what happens, man, you got to be focused. And in times of chaos, how focused is your focus? So my focus got to be focused in meditation. It got to be focused in creativity and writing. It got to be focused in giving praise to the Most High. It got to be focused in being the best me every day. So when it's clutch time, you're going to be all right. You're going to be good. You know what I'm saying? I got some brothers and sisters I know. They rock with the tarot cards and stuff like that. I ain't hating on them. I'm just saying this, bro. Yo, bro, it's like you rocking with the tarot cards. It's like rocking with crutches. Or it's like if you in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying, you practicing, you put a trampoline on the court. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm going to practice how to dunk with the trampoline. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to be able to use that in clutch time. You ain't going to be able to use that in clutch time. You got to be able to use the God within. And the God within is guided through the scriptures. And I think he's over in your on this interview preaching, man. My bad. But I'm just saying.
No, you're good. You're good, man. Like
we talking about what them push me. We talk about what them push me, bro. I was in Jacksonville, Florida, bro. I had a show, and it was like, yo, I got another show in San Diego, California. I'm like, dang, that's 36 hours on the highway, and I got 48 hours to get it. We talk about what pushed me, bro. This is what pushed me, bro. The stuff I'm talking, if I ain't talking it, it's talking within me, bro. It's pushing me, bro. This is what pushing me, bro. And I know it's real. And I know it's real. And I hating on nobody that use the gems and the tools that they use to get where they need to get. I'm just saying it's the same way I'm not hating on my vegetarian brothers that's, you know, got off the pork and the swine, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, the next level is to go vegan. And to my vegan family, the next level, you know what I'm saying, is to go to the Dr. Sabi lineup and diet. So to my brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, using certain tools to try to figure things out. You know what I'm saying? The next level is within. You know what I'm saying? And if you can go within,
that's manifesting and loving yourself, right? So you gotta love yourself, going within yourself, going within your spirit, in order for you to love somebody else, man. So I mean, it's valid. You know, it's valid because that all that played a role into your life. You know what I mean? Into who you are today. You know, it has shaped and molded and fashioned you into the man that you are. You know what I mean? And so, you know, all of that is pivotal for our listeners that are tuning in for the first time, you know, that may have not heard of you. You know what I mean? So now they get to hear from you, an artist, an international artist, you know, an international recording artist, man, who has gone across the world, you know, with your music, and people are loving your music. So aside from playing the violin, like, tell them what else you do as far as music, like singing, rapping, like give them like a little background with that, because I know you wicked on the violin, but I also know that you've done some other things, you know what I mean, with your music career since we've spoken, man. So enlighten them on that piece and let them know where they can find you on your social media, including if you have any other contact information for them to reach out to you at.
Well, absolutely. With the social media, everything at Tebe Zalango, TebeZalango. For the Cash App, it's Tebe Zalango, TebeZalango 1111. And pretty much Tebe Zalango is really Googleable. Just put that in your search engine and get at me for sure. But with the music, man, I sing, I rap, I play the violin, I do spoken word, I DJ, and I also do motivational speaking, and I do lectures at universities as well. So, and I've done that as well from coast to coast. So sometimes I'm doing the show, and sometimes I might be working with the elementary class, or sometimes I might be working with the junior high on a spoken word project, or sometimes I might be, you know what I'm saying, at the university, you know what I'm saying, bringing in their event coming on. So it's coast to coast is really, I'm just gaining a lot of inspiration from people's stories and, you know, listening to their journeys and, you know what I'm saying, finding a way that, you know, we can all come together really to try to find a way to make a change, because, you know, that's where the music comes in for me. The music comes in and making a change. Supporting each other financially, you know what I'm saying, supporting our own businesses, you know what I'm saying, investing in our own communities, you know what I'm saying, you know, I think Rick Ross got this song called Bob Out the Block, you know what I'm saying, Bob Back the Hood, you know what I'm saying, I mean, songs of inspiration like that, man, it take that. It take the mind to focus on the idea and manifest greatness, and that's what it's all about, manifesting on this Monday.
Word, man, most definitely, for sure. Like, you definitely hit it on the head. You know what I mean? Like I say, it's so much going on, man, you know, in our society right now with, you know, the lockdowns, with the rioting, with, you know, our black men and women, you know, being murdered in these streets out here, man. Like how do you address that issue, you know, being black in America or being of African descent? Like, is that something that you find yourself struggling or battling with when you out there performing? Like, you know, is there messages that you have that you would have for our youth or for our, you know, young men and women that are out there, you know, standing up for justice, freedom fighting?
Well, see, if I know there's some people who don't know me, but you know, you said like 10 years ago, you seen what I was on. So you know it's a track record of probably about 15 years, 20 years of teaching this, dropping this, telling you what they own. Like I said, we was just traveling coast to coast, telling you we're plotting genocide. Get ready. Coast to coast, strengthen your immune system. Coast to coast, get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a spiritual thing. You got to vibrate higher. And I think the number one thing for us all to do is in the spiritual thing. It's the vibration. It's the vibration of your thoughts. We can manifest anything with a certain frequency of thought. And I think that's what's very important at this time, to put into our images, into our messages, into our affirmations, into our poetry, into our singing, into our dancing. You know what I'm saying? This is a crucial time for everybody with creativity to express that creativity in a way to uplift us all, because we need it. You know what I'm saying? This lockdown been crucial. A lot of people, man, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta find ways to free your mind. You know what I'm saying? And creativity is the best way to free your mind, but uplift and do the best in that regard. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of freedom fighters that have been making a lot of power moves. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And the freedom fighters is going to make power moves. So, you know what I'm saying? Power moves. And that's how power moves. You feel me? So with all that, you know what I'm saying, in everything, you just got to find your place on this earth. What are you committed to? What are you ready to build with? What would you live for? What would you die for? And be about that. If you're a talented artist, then I suggest I can't tell you what to do with your art, but I suggest that you commit to using your talent to free people's minds. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, you know what I'm saying, people is getting paid big money to enslave people's minds. And if you bring creativity and talent to the forefront, talent is undeniable. You know what I'm saying? Prince is undeniable. Michael Jackson is undeniable. He's going to do a spin and then point at you, and then you're going to pass out, and then the ambulance is going to have to come pick up and get you and take you to the hospital. It's undeniable when you're talented at that level. So use your talent, work on your craft, get there, and build there, and free us. You know what I'm saying? We need freedom. So, I'm just an artist, man. Free us, man. I'm not the one to free everybody, but the one to free everybody is possibly hearing this song right now in my heart. Free us.
Right.
We need this,
That's
man.
Right.
Free us, man.
What artists have contributed, have had a positive impact on you and has really motivated you to be all that you're able to be, you know, in this music industry? Because I know it's not easy, man, being an artist, right? So, I mean, do you attribute your talent to any specific artist that has inspired you?
Well, you said music, and then you said the industry. It's like two different.
Right. You're right. So artists in the music industry. So what artist in the music industry has played a positive role in your life with what you were doing with your music?
Well, I definitely
artists such as Prince, Mike, you know.
Oh yeah, Trends. I don't know about Trends, but I definitely would say, you know what I'm saying, as far as wisdom and guidance and understanding. Man, I got big brothers like Maximilian, been dropping platinum hits. I'm working on music with him as well. We're working on a commercial, a coffee commercial right now. I've been doing. There's a lot of people in a lot of places that's been giving me, you know, whisper in my ear, a lot of A&Rs, and people, you know, they've been touching bases with me like, yo, you know, we like what you're doing. We're fans of your music. Keep going. You know, I appreciate it. And that's very inspirational within itself. And that, you know, gives me an understanding that, yo, this music is being appreciated. Yo, I can keep going. You know, I know that I have, you know, engineers that have given me guidance, you know, because at one point, you know, you got to understand how to record and sound record if you're going to be in this thing. So it's like, yo, I understood a lot working at Par Audio with Kelvin Grimble in Springfield, Illinois. I really did. He really taught me a lot with the recording because he recorded a lot of people like Selena Johnson, and you know, a lot of people with the with gospel music down in Tennessee. And man, you know, opened me up to the business aspect and the recording aspect to get behind the scenes because, yo, to get that sound that you want to be a platinum hit, yo, you're going to have to spend some bread to get the quality that you want. And a lot of people really don't see, you know, yo, this room costs $1 million because when you speak in it, a certain vibration goes. And this voice amplifier costs, you know what I'm saying, $10,000 because when you speak in it, it's going to translate a natural sound to the computer because a lot of people not translating that. The computer got to translate the human voice and turn it into ones and zeros and numbers and then give it back to you from what it understands. So a lot of times it's not the real person, it's the computer's interpretation of the person. So you got to be able to really work that with the best quality, and that's the kind of information that I understand from elders that has given me that. Because to have that, the inside of that, I can go in the studio, I can work with engineers, and I can get the harmonies together with people that are musically inclined and really put out a lot of great music. And that's what it's about for me, a footprint on the earth. And for that footprint, for me, is great music. And I just want to make great music and work with great producers, great engineers, and make the best sound possible, you know? And that's what it's about. That's what inspires me. I ain't hit it yet, so I'm still going.
Bro, you definitely dropping signs for the people. You definitely giving us some information that most people may not be privy to. And so I think that's a beautiful piece, man, to really share that with our listeners on tonight's show, so they can really understand the dynamics and everything that's involved with the music industry. You know, it's a lot, like you said, man, it's a lot. And you know, for those that are interested in getting into the music game, man, you got to be like equipped, you got to be prepared. It's not just throwing some rhymes together or throwing some lines together or some, what do you call it, stanzas and what else you call it, bars. You